Discover the inspiring life of Vice President Kamala Harris. Learn about her net worth, meet her husband and kids, and explore her unique lifestyle. Dive into her biography to uncover the story of her journey from attorney to the first female Vice President of the United States. Get exclusive insights into her personal and professional life, and see how she continues to make history. Don't miss this in-depth look at Kamala Harris's remarkable life and career. Kamala Harris is an American politician and attorney who is the 49th and current Vice President of the United States under President Joe Biden. Born October 20, 1964, age 59 years, Oakland, California, United States. Spouse, Douglas M. Hoff, M. 2014. Party, Democratic Party. Parents, Donald J. Harris, Shyamala Gopalan Harris. Education, UC Los San Francisco, 1986 to 1989, Howard University, 1986, Westmount High School, 1981. Previous offices, Senator, CA, 2017 to 2021, more. Nationality, American. Kamala Harris net worth $6 million. Early life and education. Kamala Devi Harris was born in Oakland, California, on October 20, 1964. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, was a Tamil Indian biologist whose work on the progesterone receptor gene stimulated advances in breast cancer research. She moved to the United States from India as a 19-year-old graduate student in 1958, after studying home science at Lady Irwin College in New Delhi. After studying nutrition and endocrinology at the University of California, Berkeley, she received her Ph.D. in 1964. Kamala Harris's Jamaican-American father, Donald J. Harris, is of Afro-Jamaican and Irish-Jamaican ancestry. He is a Stanford University professor of economics, emeritus, who arrived in the United States from British Jamaica in 1961, for graduate study at UC Berkeley, receiving a Ph.D. in economics in 1966. Donald Harris met his future wife Shyamala Gopalan at a college club for African American students. Though Indian American, Gopalan was allowed to join. In 1966, the Harris family moved to Champaign, Illinois, where Kamala's younger sister Maya was born, when her parents took positions at the University of Illinois. The family moved around the Midwest, with both parents working at multiple universities in succession over a brief period. Kamala Harris, along with her mother and sister, moved back to California in 1970, while her father remained in the Midwest. They stayed briefly on Milvia Street in central Berkeley, then at a duplex on Bancroft Way in West Berkeley, an area often called the Flatlands with a significant black population. When Harris began kindergarten, she was bused as part of Berkeley's comprehensive desegregation program to Thousand Oaks Elementary School, a public school in a more prosperous neighborhood in northern Berkeley which previously had been 95% white, and after the desegregation plan went into effect became 40% black. Her parents divorced when she was 7. Harris has said that when she and her sister visited their father in Palo Alto on weekends, other children in the neighborhood were not allowed to play with them because they were black. A neighbor regularly took the Harris girls to an African American church in Oakland where they sang in the children's choir, and the girls and their mother also frequently visited a nearby African American cultural center. Their mother introduced them to Hinduism and took them to a nearby Hindu temple, where Gopalan occasionally sang. As children, she and her sister visited their mother's family in Madras, now Chennai, several times. She says she has been strongly influenced by her maternal grandfather, P.V. Gopalan, a retired Indian civil servant whose progressive views on democracy and women's rights impressed her. Harris has remained in touch with her Indian aunts and uncles throughout her adult life. Harris has also visited her father's family in Jamaica. When she was 12, Harris and her sister moved with their mother to Montreal, Quebec, where Shyamala had accepted a research and teaching position at the McGill University-affiliated Jewish General Hospital. Harris attended a French-speaking primary school, Notre Dame de Neige, then FACE school, and finally Westmount High School in Westmount, Quebec, graduating in 1981. Wanda Kagan, a high school friend of Harris, later told CBC News in 2020 that Harris was her best friend and described how she confided in Harris that Kagan had been molested by her stepfather. She said that Harris told her mother, who then insisted Kagan come to live with them for the remainder of her final year of high school. Kagan said Harris had recently told her that their friendship, and playing a role in countering Kagan's exploitation, helped form the commitment Harris felt in protecting women and children as a prosecutor. After high school, in 1982, Harris attended Howard University, a historically black university in Washington, D.C. While at Howard, she interned as a mailroom clerk for California Senator Alan Cranston, chaired the Economic Society, led the debate team, and joined Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Harris graduated from Howard in 1986 with a degree in political science and economics. Harris then returned to California to attend law school at the University of California, Hastings College of the Law through its Legal Education Opportunity Program, LEOP. While at UC Hastings, she served as president of its chapter of the Black Law Students Association. She graduated with a Juris Doctor in 1989 and was admitted to the California Bar in June 1990. Early career, 1990 to 2004. In 1990, Harris was hired as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California, where she was described as an able prosecutor on the way up. In 1994, Speaker of the California Assembly Willie Brown, who was then dating Harris, appointed her to the State Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board and later to the California Medical Assistance Commission. Harris took a 6-month leave of absence in 1994 from her duties, then afterward resumed as prosecutor during the years she sat on the boards. Harris's connection to Brown was noted in media reportage as part of a pattern of Californian political leaders appointing friends and loyal political soldiers to lucrative positions on the commissions. Harris has defended her work. In February 1998, San Francisco District Attorney Terrence Hallinan recruited Harris as an assistant district attorney. There, she became the chief of the Career Criminal Division, supervising 5 other attorneys, where she prosecuted homicide, burglary, robbery, and sexual assault cases, particularly 3-strikes cases. In 2000, Harris reportedly clashed with Hallinan's assistant, Daryl Salomon, over Proposition 21, which granted prosecutors the option of trying juvenile defendants in superior court rather than juvenile courts. Harris campaigned against the measure, which passed. Salomon opposed directing media inquiries about Prop 21 to Harris and reassigned her, a de facto demotion. Harris filed a complaint against Salomon and quit. In August 2000, Harris took a job at San Francisco City Hall, working for City Attorney Louise Wren. Harris ran the Family and Children's Services Division representing child abuse and neglect cases. Wren endorsed Harris during her DA campaign. Personal life. In the 1990s, Harris dated Speaker of the California Assembly Willie Brown. In 2001, Harris had a brief dating relationship with talk show host Montel Williams. Harris met her future husband, attorney Doug Emhoff, through a mutual friend who set up Harris and Emhoff on a blind date in 2013. Emhoff was an entertainment lawyer who became partner in charge at Venable LLP's Los Angeles office. Harris and Emhoff were married on August 22, 2014, in Santa Barbara, California. Harris is a stepmother to Emhoff's 2 children, Cole and Ella, from his previous marriage to the film producer Kirsten Emhoff. As of August 2019, Harris and her husband had an estimated net worth of $5.8 million. Harris is a Baptist, holding membership of the Third Baptist Church of San Francisco, a congregation of the American Baptist Churches USA. She is a member of the Lynx. Harris's sister, Maya, is a lawyer and MSNBC political analyst. Her brother-in-law, Tony West, is general counsel of Uber and a former United States Department of Justice senior official. Her niece, Mina, is the founder of the Phenomenal Women Action Campaign and former head of strategy and leadership at Uber.